Hi guys, welcome to Jason's Crate Adventures. In this video I'm going fishing. I just got in off the truck and I went to Walmart, got a fishing license and some worms and just a couple little doodads. But apparently my intro that I did on location is missing. And then everything after that I have. So here's after where I did my intro. Alright, put you on the chesty. Okay, I've got these two poles and I've got this pole. This is a more compact one that I think I might try, but I've got to set it all up. So I got worms, I got these things which I just bought. I might try one of these. Which one do I want to try though? I'm gonna need a bobber. Here we have a bobber. This thing is rather weird. Can't remember what I did here. Oh. This thing comes with a whole bunch of these, which I need to keep this tilted up because inside here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a bunch of these things, little metal rod things with a hole in them. Oh, my bag is running away. And there is, oh, that's nuts. Okay. Anyway, but so I need to get, which one of these am I going to use? I like the pink one. Here's my fishing license. Put that in here. Alrighty. Here's all my stuff. Where do I got my... Yeah, looks like I just kind of threw stuff in here last time I fished. Oh, I got those. Forgot about all this other stuff I have. Got that. Caught a few things on that. All right. Where's the... Is it in here? No. That's a mess. I'm gonna have to go through this stuff tonight and clean this up a little. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right here. So we've got a few options here. I forgot about all the stuff I had. Haven't been fishing for a while, so I forgot everything that I had. All right. Okay. Whoop. Lay this down here, lay this there. Actually, I want to put this bobber on now, and I can adjust it later, just so it keeps my line from getting all in. And then the other thing we're going to do, all right, here we go. Now we got this little cutter. We'll cut this off. Then this, put back in there. And where did we put it? Oh, right here. See, these are what they are. They're just a little cylinder. Goes in there. I don't know what they're for, if they're for exactly what I'm using them for, which is fishing, because this is a weird, if you see this, has this hole here, comes out of the reel and goes directly all the way through the middle instead of outside through a bunch of eyelets like most poles, like my other two here. It runs through the center, which is really weird. Okay, now I have no idea what kind of fishing line this thing has on this. I'll have to replace it with some better line eventually. Come on, cooperate. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I normally do a twisty thing. And I don't know if I need to put a weight on this. All right. We'll clean this up. Hopefully that will hold. Looks like it will. Alright, then I'm going to hang this, one of these hooks off of that, and reel it in for the time being. And then I'm going to grab one of my other handy dandy poles. This one, I think. I'm going to set it up. Okay, run it through here. This will be the one that I'm going to do. Oh no, I should have done this in reverse. Really wasn't thinking about what I was doing. I should have set this pole. Oh, missed a step, didn't I? I forgot to put this thing back on. All right. Very, very important. Got to put the cap back on, or we're gonna have problems. Just so excited to go fishing again that I'm just rushing everything. Come on, get through the hole. There we go. Now, all right. We'll go. Let's get this on here right. Trying a feeling. All right, let's get this fish through. Ooh. Was needing to fix that part anyway. This all the way screwed on. Okay. And then see, I got some eyelets that are kind of bent from being in the garage, getting thrown around. Okay. Okay. Normally you should set all this stuff up beforehand. Come on. Alright, this didn't get put back together right. Alright, there we go. Hold this in this hand. Now, there we go. That's the ticket. Alright. Now we gotta start putting stuff on here. Alright. Okay. Do I have any weights? I think I do. They're in a pocket or something. I do not remember where everything is. Weights in here maybe? Yeah, here's some weights. Okay, what are we going to use for this bad boy? Probably just a regular hook. Alright, now we'll do the twisty thing that we should have done on the first hole. Okay. I don't know why this thing keeps shutting off. Just out of the blue. Okay, so we got a small hook. I'm gonna go up yay high, preferably without. What I usually like to do is hook this hook somewhere, because everything else can kind of go on. We only need to go up about yay high, and I don't have any pliers with me, so I'm gonna have to use my teeth, and that sucks. Alright, I just bit down on it a little bit. They're pretty soft. It's just lead. Alrighty, so we use this. I'm never sure if one end is supposed to go up more than the other. And alright, so alright, our time is limited, so let's grab this thing. And this and this. And let's head over here by the water and see what we can do. Alrighty. First thing we'll do is we'll set this there. Okay, this is the one where alright, this is the short pole. We're about to see how it does. The only thing I like about this spot is all the stuff in the way. And the shorter pole, you get all this stuff. At least I'm not losing worms.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's cast. Over there. Yeah. Oh, there's a turtle or something right over there. I don't know how well you got. I don't know why this thing keeps shutting off. I don't know why it likes to do that. Alright, let's get way out there. Alright, for now, put this right there. Yep. There we go. We'll see what happens when we get a worm on this other thing. There we go, worm. We got the worm, but we gotta detangle this rod here. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Alright. Alrighty. And we gotta try not to cross the lines. Head over here. I think I'm down here in the bank a little bit. Clear spot. I didn't cast very well. Should have gone a lot further. Ooh. I'm gonna nibble. That's a good sign. There we go. Yep, just trying to set it. Oh. Yep. Look at that. I can get it. I don't know why this thing keeps shutting off. I'm talking, thinking I'm recording, and it keeps shutting off. But that's what's left of my worm. I'm gonna go ahead and cook them a little better and get nibbles. Can't stay too long here anyway. I've never had very good luck at this spot. All I ever get is my bait hook. Never actually caught anything. I think I might have caught a real small non-keeper fish. All right. Well, something's happening, I think. Oh, I just caught seaweed, which is normal. We'll try to use what's left of this worm as much as possible. I think I'm going to cast this one out over there, and then I'm going to just leave it there and watch the bobber, and then I'm going to cast this other line. So don't want to cross the fishing lines. Oh God. There we go. I'll leave that one there. We're not going to stay too much longer in this spot. Check the camera, make sure you're still recording, because keep shutting off on me. All right. I almost need more weight on this. Catch some seaweed. Yeah. Oh, that was like a good cast. I got out there. Anything happening over there? Doesn't look like it. Probably got my bait hook. Probably nothing on the hook. Caught seaweed over here. I could get it off. Alright, one or two more casts, and I need to get over and drop off some paperwork for my wife, and then get a few spots on the way back. Or I'll just go straight back to Ankeny. One of my favorite spots where I usually have fairly good luck. Nothing's happening over there. I never really have very much luck in this spot. Let's go a little further over. Hey, frog. It's a big old frog. It's been kind of waiting on it. Frogs are usually pretty easy to catch. You just put something shiny in front of them. Try to bite it. This is a big old frog. He's right underneath that stuff down there. I don't think there's too much stuff down there to get to him. Let's see, do I see him?
I don't know if this thing's actually shutting off or if it's just the display screen that's going off. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not actually stopping recording.
Yeah, right then, that was definitely a shut off. Because it beeped and everything. Alright, we got right out there. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a big old frog right below me. Let's just swim away. Maybe look to the side or something. That is very, very possible. Trying to see if he's maybe over there. Frogs like to do a bunch of doubling back to try to confuse predators. Okay, last cast. We'll reel a little faster and see if that does anything. If you can catch anything on this little smoky pole here, this proficiency 4.11 gear ratio, 400 yards. Oh, got a bunch of seaweed. A lot of times you can just shake that off in the water. Sometimes. Alright. Maybe one more cast. We'll go over that way. See if that does anything. Tap the collar, good. We need to get going. Now we'll adjust this. And we'll put it up like that. Let's go see if there's anything on that other pole, which I doubt. It's not doing anything, so chances are nada. I'll lay this down right here next to the worms. Get the zip toe. Yeah, nothing. I wonder if we even got a worm left on the set. Not there. He's on there. May not be worth keeping. Alright, put this on the ground. We'll do one more cast over here. Put this little nub. You just never know what these fish are going to bite on. And I lost the worm completely, which is a good thing. Not much of that left anyway. Alright, tighten that up, let's go.
Oh, you were recording. Okay, maybe I just have a setting where the screen times out or something and I gotta go in and change it. Okay, I'll have to go in and change that. So, alright, we're gonna head over and drop off some paperwork and we're going to go to a different spot. I'll catch you when we get to the other spot. This was Jester Park, just a little spot. There's a golf course right over there, so I'll cross the other side. What did I just see? There are frogs here, but I don't think I could get to them. They got too much of this tall grass here. I got a better spot that you don't have all this crap in the way. Alright, get back to you when we're at a better spot. Well, I've been playing with the GoPro settings and there is no option to, it has a screensaver and you either set it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or up to 5 minutes. But there's no option to have no screensaver. I wonder if I pull up the Quick app, if that would be any different, because that is stupid to have. I don't want the screensaver on because then it makes me think that my camera is shutting off, and it wasn't shutting off. So I have no idea what's going on, so I'm gonna try to let's see, I'm gonna sign in. All right, so there it is. Apparently we are still recording. All right, so maybe I fixed it through the Quick app. Maybe I was able to turn that off, hopefully. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go run in here and give this paperwork for my wife here, and then we're gonna head over to another fishing spot. I think I'm gonna go to a place just south of downtown Des Moines called Gray's Lake. I don't really know if I've ever had any luck there, but we're gonna go try it for at least a little bit before we head back up to Ankeny and go to really the spot every time I've really caught a lot of fish, it's where I've caught them. So we're gonna go there, and it's that spot is just around the corner from my house, so when it's time for dinner I can just head home. But I gotta stop by the house and get my cooler because I forgot it, because I'm gonna need that if I do catch anything. I need a way to bring these fish home. So anyway, catch back with you when we get to Gray's Lake. Bye. All right, here we go, pulling into Gray's Lake. And we're gonna go throw our line in a little bit, and then we're gonna head, not even sure where we want to get started, probably on the far end. I don't know how well you guys can see. There is a lake out there. No, there's a place to park right here. I'm gonna park right here. Let's see. What does that sign say over there? Alright guys, we got both of you going. I hit the power button at the same time. So let me see, what kind of battery life do I have? Or I got 26 minutes of SD card left on that one. I got over 4 hours. I think that's because I put the really big SD card in there. All right, this one's set up. This one, okay. Here's the one I don't have set up, and here's the one I do, and it's getting all wrapped up on itself. This is the one I'm doing the worms, so it's pretty well set up. Okay, set this guy right here. That guy's short, so we'll leave him there. Gotta set this one up. We gotta go through this mess. Gonna figure this out because this is all miscombobulated. Got lots of choices, I definitely do. I got leaders and stuff for quick connect. Okay. We got that guy. Okay. We got plenty of stuff. And yes, we do. Alright. This over here. We are gonna have a big old mess. We'll keep messing around. Put that there. Okay, there's the worms. Very important. Bobbers. Okay, these guys need to go somewhere. Okay. More bobbers. Sinkers. Here's all these new guys that I got. Okay. Another one of the new guys that I got. I'm not sure which one I should use. Bobbers, bobbers, bobbers. Bobbers, bobbers. Bobbers, bobbers. I'll put the bobbers in there. Keep one. I'll use this one. Okay. Got to pee. So, alright. So, I'm gonna bait this thing here. Okay. Bait this to get bait. We're gonna take some bologna, I guess. Put bologna in there. And we can throw this back in here. I got hot dogs in here. So I got some chicken. I can maybe put a little bit of that in there. It's got all kinds of seasoning on it though. I don't know if they'll like that. Alright.
So put this back on, and then okay, we gotta take this, bring it up through there, and then oh yeah. Alright, what did I do wrong here? Or did I do anything wrong? Maybe I'm just... Oh wait, I think this is supposed to just go like... Yeah, it's just supposed to go like this. There we go. And then we go throw that out there somewhere. We'll throw this over here. Let's see if we catch any bait. Yeah, I have a feeling that is not on there right, because that shouldn't be that far apart like that. Yeah, I messed that up, because this is supposed to be on here. There. Okay. We'll get our steak. Or better yet, we'll tie it off on this thing. I got a feeling we're gonna need to redo that. There, that ought to work. Cool. All right, we'll see if we get anything. Hopefully I don't forget I put that there. All right, we're gonna go back over here. get their stuff. Alright guys, so how should I set up this other one? It looks like it's a little corroded, got some junk in it. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're gonna string this one. Alright. Got a worm gonna put on this. I set up the other one. I put this bobber on there, and I put, I forget what you call that. I don't even know if that, I don't know if that's called a rooster or a whatever. I don't know what you call it, but I put that on. And so let's see, where is my hook? It's all twisted around. Making it really fun. Alright, let's put this guy on here. Come on, quit squirming. Sometimes I'll bring it back around and stick him again. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's try with the worm. We're going to take you out. Oh, didn't go up far enough. I need more. Blade or something. There. probably isn't the best place for me to be trying to fish. This is almost more of a beach. It's probably too shallow. I should probably move over. I think I'm gonna move over to the aquatics in Ankeny. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, we're gonna move to the aquatics. I'm gonna move this operation. In the few minutes that we've been here, if we got any thing in that minnow trap, anything at all, if it's attracted anything, that bologna and chicken in there has attracted anything. And then we're gonna head up to go to the aquatics, which I have a lot better luck at getting fish. So let's go check it out. I mean, literally, I just put this out here. You just watched me do it. And I left this in here. Should I keep the stick? Nah, was not here long enough to get anything. Alright. I gotta pee. I'll throw that on the floorboard. Alright guys, this is what we call the aquatics here in Ankeny, and this is where I'm gonna go try to fish for a little while, and I'm probably gonna have to replace the SD card on that one. This one I'm not sure. This one has plenty of time, but let's see. This camera, I only got 11 minutes on that SD card, so I'm gonna have to change that one out real quick. So let's do that. Okay, so we got the SD card changed out. Let's grab these two poles. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. Yep. It's getting snagged on everything, which is not good. Take and hook that right there. I'll grab this. Still got the worm attached, which is awesome. Okay. And we want to Alright. We'll be back for the rest. Whoa. Okay. Bank looks smaller than I remember. Really does. Alright, but this is where I have caught a lot of fish. Where am I going to put this? Put these down. And let's see here. Find a good place. Or hopefully I can get some. Alright, now. There. Hopefully that'll keep that there, and I can kind of see what's going on there too. So that's good. Alright, now we can do some fishing like stuff. Fortunately, I rigged all 3 of my poles up with stuff that I need to cast out and reel in, cast out and reel in. Not too much that can just be put out there and left. But that's what we're gonna do. I need to go grab my reel holder. Careful, you don't want to get a hook in you. Right. All right. Okay, let's do these other 2. Okay. No YouTube. Jason's Creative Adventures. Yep, on 2 GoPros. Something to do with fishing. Alright. This usually will catch a bass. I have another holder somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna leave that out there, even though it is designed to constantly reel in and out, because I'm going to use this pole, which technically I think I'm supposed to have something more on my license. To have 3 out, but I'm not going to keep them all 3 out there forever. I'm going to put one back just deal 2. Three's a lot. Oh. It's caught on this stupid stuff here. Figure out how it wedged in there. I'll be able to get it out. There we go. Ooh. If you look right there, almost. There is crappie, dead crappie. Try to get you closer, but you're on my chesty, so there you go. Yeah, it's dead. Wonder how it died. Could be about anything. Oops. I was casting so much better here than I did over at that other pond earlier. Let's see if we get anything. This is where, like, right there's a pool with slides and stuff, and there's baseball or soccer fields and all kinds of stuff surrounded over here. But there's this pond, and there's like I think 2 or 3 others out here, and they all got a lot of fish that can be caught. I've caught a lot of sunfish, crappie, and bass. I think I might have caught a catfish out here too. So, yeah, this little pole works just as good as a big one. I don't know what the test line is, what the poundage that it can handle, if it's probably the cheapest line that you can put on or not, but oh, stop, there's like netting. For some reason there's a bunch of netting. I don't know if it's just right there, if someone lost a big old net over here, but I always get caught on it. But if you look at all these oysters right here, I'm wondering if I can, one of these days I'm going to get some waders on, and I'm going to go in there and check out that situation with those waders. See if I can't get some oysters out of this, because look at all that. Look at that right there. Can you guys see that? I don't know if it's coming across in the video, but there's a lot of oysters all over on this edge of this pond. And I think I need to move this bobber up somehow, if I can unravel him. I think I don't got enough space between my bobber and my dealie. Maybe I ought to just take the bobber off. Go bobberless. Or just move it down. Okay. Not so good. That sucks. I just lost my bobber and my new lure. I don't know if I can get them back. I'm going to put this pole away anyway. I got the other two out, and legally I can only have two out anyhow. So I'll put this one away and we'll just play with the other ones. So, what happened there? Okay. All right. And this one should, if you see what I'm working on there, that should, every time I've used it, it's, if I catch anything, it's a bass, usually. And usually right here is where I catch them. Doing just like this. Casting and reeling, casting and reeling. There we go. Cast over there. Usually a pretty good spot. I seem to always catch fish right here in this little nook. I have more luck here than anywhere else. I try to fish other places. I usually just get my bait stolen, and that's about the most I get. Lose my lures, get them stuck on rocks and stuff underneath the water. Here I've had tons of luck. Almost go get my bobber and stuff out now. I don't know if my lure is stuck with that bobber. It might be the bobber. Bobber might be just floating on by itself. See, I guess I better keep up on the time. 4:30. Got 30 minutes before I gotta pack up and go home. See what we can get accomplished. See if I can catch anything. Maybe, just maybe, out of come back out tomorrow. This is about the spot I usually catch them bass though with that thing. Right in here. Just keep casting. And these are just Zebco. This is a Shakespeare Conquest. And that's a Zebco. And that other one is just whatever it is, but it's not anything fancy. There, a couple more casts with this, then I'm gonna go mess with that one with the worm and see. I'm gonna go get that bobber real quick. I'm gonna lay this down like that. I'm gonna go over and get this bobber. Because it's right there where I can maybe reach it. I should have probably brought something to scoop it up with. See if I can do this without falling in. There it is. Okay. It's just the bobber. Ooh, no. Alright. Grab a hold of the grass, which probably is not going to be good enough. Okay. It's just the bobber. Well, all that trouble just to save a bobber. I was hoping that the lower line would be attached to it, but no, that got stuck. So let's see if anything's going on. Got my shoe wet. So shoe got a little wet and muddy. Alright. Well, got a whole lot more play time. So let's see what we can get accomplished. Well, that's what happened. Let's go check out. So I've actually gotten some of the lures that I use off this bank. Other people have lost them. Yeah, I'm going to have to put on a fresh lure. Or fresh worm. Yep. That's okay, we'll go do that. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Get this bad boy on here. Okay. Okay. Almost looks like it's trying to bob already, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that bobber there. Meantime, we'll see. Oh, look at that. Can you catch something? See if it keeps bobbing. Don't do that. Okay, half my worm is gone. Yeah, right in here. I should move over there because a lot of times they're over there. Let me go see. All right. Okay, why'd that say recording stopped? I just had to restart that one. All right. So I'm gonna go over here. And over here is usually where I see the frogs. It's starting to get kind of cold for them frogs. See. We got one, and I don't know, is that big enough to keep? Kind of small. I don't know, should I keep them? Yeah, just barely big enough. I don't have a way to keep them though. We'll be leaving pretty soon though. I forgot to go home and get my bucket. Alright, here's how I'm going to handle this situation. Pull out my knife.
I'm gonna grab, that's a sunfish. All right, number one, we're gonna get the hook out of you. If we can. It's caught in the top of his mouth. Sometimes you just gotta rip it out and kill him. Because I don't have anything to back it out with. Maybe. I used a short hook. It's hard to deal with. Oh, come on. There it's gonna come. There. All right. Got the hook out. All right. Now, I don't have a way to string them up. I didn't bring. A little bit unprepared here. What you do is take and you cut now. You can't really flip around other than, well, you will, but all right. What do I got in the van here? At least the plastic bag I have. Yeah, back here. I remember having that. Alright, I'm gonna put him in there. Okay, that's the best I can do. Didn't come the most prepared. I can't use that thing to keep fishing alive and hover it in the water because I have no cord to string it from. Can't tell if I'm getting anything in there. Alright. Looks like that's the spot over there. We'll have to move over there. We're just about out of here anyway. Okay. Still got a worm. Okay, what time is it? 4:45. I got 15 minutes to catch something else. Seeing all kinds of ripples in the water. So over here is the place to be. And not very far out. They're hanging out just like that, roughly that far out. Let's see. Usually when you find where they're at, then it doesn't take long to just start catching them left and right. And I hope I can catch a couple more before I have to leave. I've got 15 minutes. How many fish do you think I can catch? Let's see. It's amazing how shallow sometimes these fish go. Alright. Don't got much of a worm left. Let me fix it. Better. That's about where I caught the other one. Yeah, there's definitely still frogs in here. I think they're hanging out on this same side, just not seeing them, but it's kind of chilly out. It's a cold day. Okay, try again. Oh, miscast. Alright. Do. See, bring it in a little closer. Is it gonna do anything? We'll bring the other camera over here for this last few minutes. Get any worm. See. What, did I just get lucky with that one? He was a little on the small side. I was hoping I'd catch a couple more to make it worth my while. Maybe we'll this premature and getting so excited about one fish. Let's see. Alright, any luck? I don't have any luck over here. Usually have pretty good luck over on this edge. I think I'm gonna go get me a different worm. Let the worm fall and see if anything bites it. Alright. Maybe I'll go cast that other reel with the bass, see if I can catch a bass to go with my sunfish. I'll do a couple more casts on the way back. Maybe I'll get lucky on the way back. Come on. I think Nolan's wanting to take that worm. I think I need to put a new worm on.
Alright, no luck. I'm gonna try a little bit right here, and then we're gonna put the leaf. I'm gonna put a new one on. Now this GoPro died. I'm gonna try a few. Looks like I got some battery left on there. Let's see, it's 5 o'clock.